What's going on, you guys? So I was gonna make this video earlier when the update dropped, but I wanted to wait until they, you know, gave it a few days to see what was going on and what was getting fixed. I didn't want to make a video criticizing something that, just dropped. So basically, if you're not aware, the Hood had an update like a couple days ago where they added vehicles to the game, and it's very controversial. Like, a lot of people like it, a lot of people don't like it. Um, Personally, I kind of enjoy, the vehicles. It made it like actually interesting to use them and like go around just having fun with my friends. So I don't really know where they're going with this. I think the best thing they could probably do now is just remove macro, because now we have a way to get around. The game is still kind of unoptimized. I noticed myself having way lower FPS. Hopefully that gets sorted out. I mean, I'm not 100% sure what they plan to do. Obviously, this is why I didn't want to make the video early as possible, because I wanted to at least get some things fixed before I made it. The second thing I wanted to talk about is high medium armor and how it actually got removed from here at the warehouse. So basically, in my The Hood downfall video, I basically stated that the map rotation is unbalanced because everyone just goes to the warehouse and they get high armor, which is very unbalanced because that makes every single person either get one tapped, luckily, or they shoot them 20 times and they don't die. So I just wanted to state how, like, if they actually do listen, then I have hope for this game. So like, I didn't really think they would listen to people's, like, opinions on this. I brought it to light. A lot of people, as well as just not just me, wanted high medium armor to be gone, and they wanted it to be back in the same spot it was always, behind school. And they had finally listened to us, and that is a huge step in the right direction. The game has kind of already died to like 8K players actively, which is horrendous. So yeah, that's like the main thing I wanted to talk about, is that they had finally listened to the people of the community for once. For once in their whole entire game, they listened to the people of their community. So yeah, like, I don't know how to feel about that. Am I happy? Sorta. Does it feel like it's kind of like a bit too late? It kind of does. It kind of feels like it's a bit too late to start listening. Keep in mind, this is a very small thing. This isn't like they just reshaped the whole game based off of what everyone wanted. They changed one small thing that everyone, including myself, thought was a bad thing, like the armor. Another major thing they did was nerf flame armor. It is actually very OP now to use a flamethrower. Everyone already hates RPG, so I guess their thought was to balance them out by making flame good again. I don't know. I think the best thing to do is just, like, make macro not a thing. Then flame and RPG won't be as broken, because the aspect of someone macro abusing and package abusing in a flamethrower with the RPG as well, that's what makes them so strong. So if they got rid of, the macro, and the only way to get around the map is on a vehicle, would just be so much more balanced, and a lot of people are going to hate it. A lot of the people that rely on macro, or people who think that the vehicles are too slow, are going to hate it. They're going to think that the game's boring and turning into a roleplay game. But in reality, bro, that's not what it would feel like. It would feel better, because then all you would have to worry about is people on a car that's going very slow. You wouldn't have to worry about them. Like, look at this. This isn't even that fast, bro. You could hit someone off of a vehicle so easily if they had an RPG or flame. Now, the only other thing that I think needs to be fixed now is when someone is on a vehicle, like look at that. I'm shooting on the vehicle, and sometimes my shots just curve around the vehicle. Like, they don't go to the vehicle. So if there's someone on it, they won't even get shot. And then another thing that I also found is when someone shoots an RPG. Hold on, I'll go get one. Alright, so I went and got an RPG, so I just wanted to test this to show you guys. So when someone shoots an RPG now, you can no longer shoot through the smoke. And I'll show you now. Like, your bullets do not go through the smoke for a long time. and it'll probably go through now. But like that was at least like 3 seconds. And there's been so many times recently now after this update where we're fighting someone and they are macro boozing with an RPG, or they'll RPG someone and then they'll go to stomp them, and I try to shoot them and it doesn't do anything. Like I can't even like shoot because it gives them invincibility. Like, what is going on with this game? My real question is, how did they even manage to add something that was not in the game before? Like, how do you even manage to add indestructible RPG smoke when that was not a thing like the previous update? So that is one major thing that needs to be fixed. Another major thing that needs to be fixed now is, like I said, with the car, sometimes your bullets will just curve around it, like as you see. But those are the two major things that I've noticed that needs to be fixed. And the third, probably most important right now, is the performance of the game. FPS is, it's like unstable. Like I'm getting 240 in here, obviously, because I'm in a private server, but it does not feel well. It feels so choppy. Like the game does not feel smooth. If I try to chase this moped right here, it does not like feel how it did before at all. It just feels so choppy and I can't even chase. So FPS is a huge issue right now. You can expect that when people are gonna just release pointless map updates, because you know, just adds more assets and shit to the game that no one really asked for. I guess it is cool to have like vehicles in the game, but I feel like the whole open like racetrack and all that is just unnecessary. It just adds more frame drops, and if you really do plan on removing macro, you'd want the map to be as small as possible so people don't have much to complain about. But, you know, that's just my take on it. I'm still happy with the update, the fact that they fixed, you know, high armor being such an issue. I'm tired of having to deal with people who just spam armor the entire lobby, just sitting there, just spamming armor, damn near invincible. And I will say, the amount of fights that I've gotten in the last few days, I've been clipping people like insanely. Like it's insane, bro. Like you will one tap people with DB now again. It's very good. I definitely enjoy fighting people when they have medium armor instead of high armor. I can shoot someone and it'll actually take a large chunk of their health off. Whenever someone has high medium, I feel like I shoot them 20 times and they just, you know, unscathed. So hopefully it stays this way, honestly. Hopefully the high medium does not come back and go into a new spot. Hopefully it stays where it's at and does not move ever again. I actually fight a lot downhill now again. Since, you know, high medium did come to a second location, there was a lot of people fighting either a melee or warehouse, but now people are fighting it downhill again, and I can confirm that because I've been doing it. So, you know, huge props to the Hood for fixing that small thing. I already stated the 3 things that I think need to be fixed ASAP to help the game. Stop working on skins, fix the FPS, fix the RPG smoke, and fix the cars. You know, shooting very weird. So yeah, that's the main take about this whole situation and the update. I hope you guys, you know, enjoyed, and let me know what you think about this update in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Also leave suggestions or whatever you want. I can also relay that to the mods in the Discord server. Thank you, the Hood and the devs, for listening for once. Hopefully this is a thing that happens often. But alright guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.